Sa video na ito ay pag-uusapan natin kung paano makakalikha ng isang bootable USB na maraming mailoload na iba't ibang mga operating system. Sa pamamagitan nito magagawa mong magpatakbo ng maraming iba't ibang mga pag-install ng operating system. Sa halimbawang ito, nagload kami ng dalawang operating system sa USB drive, isang Windows 10 Lite at isang Kali Linux operating system. Mga kinakailangan para sa prosesong ito, una, walang laman na USB drive mga 8GB o higit pa ang inirerekomenda, pangalawa, Yumi application, at pangatlo ang ISO ng operating system. Ang unang bagay na dapat gawin ay ang pag-download at pag-install ng Yumi software. Ang link ay ilalagay ko sa description box. Kapag na-start mo ang Yumi application, makikita mong mayroon itong mga hakbang at pagpipilian. Ang unang hakbang ay upang piliin ang iyong USB drive. Matapos mong piliin ang USB, piliin ang pagpipilian gamitin ang FAT32 format. Tandaan, gawin lamang ito sa kauna-unahang pagkakataon. Pangalawang hakbang ay upang piliin ang operating system na mailoload mo sa USB. Kaya sa drop-down selection makikita mo ang mga nakalista na mga operating system. Piliin ang kailangan mo. Pangatlong hakbang ay upang piliin ang ISO ng iyong operating system. Mag-click sa button ng pag-browse at hanapin ang lokasyon ng iyong ISO at piliin ito. Kapag natapos mo na ang lahat ng ito, mag-click sa button ng Create sa ilalim ng application. Kapag na-click mo ang Create button, babalaan ka ng application tungkol sa pagka-delete ng data dahil maifa-format nito ang USB drive. Kaya, muli siguraduhin na wala kang anumang mahalagang files sa loob ng USB drive. E-click ang button ng Yes upang magpatuloy. Ang proseso ay maaaring tumagal ng ilang sandali bago matapos. Kapag natapos na ito, po-prompt ka muli ng application na natapos na ito at nais mo bang magdagdag ng isa pang operating system sa iyong USB drive. Click ang Yes upang magdagdag ng higit pa. Dadalhin ka ulit ng application sa unang pahina ng pag-setup at magsisimulang muli. Piliin ang USB, piliin ang operating system at piliin ang ISO ng operating system. Ngunit sa oras na ito, hindi mo na kailangang piliin ang option upang may FAT32 ang format ng USB drive, kakailanganin mo lamang ito sa unang pagkakataon. Muli, sa sandaling nagawa mo ang lahat, click ang Create button at magsisimula na ang proseso. Kapag ang proseso ay natapos na, ang application ay magpo-prompt muli kung nais mong magdagdag ng higit pang mga operating system. Kaya ulitin lamang ang prosesong ito para sa bawat operating system na nais mong idagdag at kung ilang operating system ang kailangan mong idagdag. Ang proseso ay napakasimple lamang. Kapag natapos mo na ang pagdaragdag ng mga operating system, click ang No sa dulo ng proseso, isara ang application, reboot ang PC at boot ang USB. Makakakuha ka ng isang screen ng bootloader na kagaya ng nasa larawan at nagawa mong matagumpay ang isang multi-boot USB. Ito ay isa sa mga paraan kung paano mag-create ng isang multi-boot hub na may maraming iba't ibang mga operating system. Inaasahan kong nakatulong sa inyo ang video na ito at naging kapaki-pakinabang at madaling sundin ang proseso. Salamat sa iyong oras.
Did you know that the first computer weighed more than 27 tons? Her name was ENIAC, and she took up a modest 1,800 square feet of space. Did you know that about 90% of the world's currency only exists on computers? This means only about 10% of the global currency is actually cash. Did you know that the first computer mouse was made of wood? Doug Engelbart invented it in 1964. Did you know that about 70% of virus engineers work for organized crime syndicates? This gives new weight to the importance of antivirus and anti-malware software, and excellent virus removal services. Did you know that the first known computer programmer was a woman? Her name was Ada Lovelace, and she lived in England, where she worked as a mathematician and writer. She is famous for working on the analytical engine. Did you know that some of the biggest computer brands started in garage? This is true for Apple, Microsoft, and HP. Did you know that people blink less when they use computers? While the average person blinks about 20 times a minute under normal circumstances, people on computers only blink about 7 times a minute. Did you know that hackers write about 6,000 new viruses each month? These viruses are designed to target a wide selection of operating systems, so learning to avoid viruses and malware is essential. Did you know that more than 80% of daily emails in the US are spam? To keep your data safe, delete these emails immediately and don't click any links or attachments they might contain. Did you know that MyDoom is the most expensive computer virus in history? The virus cost an estimated $38.5 billion in damage and came about in January of 2006. Shortly after that, it earned a name for itself as the fastest spreading virus ever. Did you know that the parts for the modern computer were first invented in 1833? A man named Charles Babbage put them together, but the first modern computer came about 120 years later. Did you know that the first gigabyte drive cost $40,000? It was released in 1980 and weighed 550 pounds. How's that for a portable drive? Did you know that the case of the first Macintosh computer includes 47 signatures? On the inside of the device, Macintosh's entire 1982 division signed the case. Did you know that the worst US security breach of all time happened because of a USB stick? Someone found the stick, which a foreign intelligence agency infected, in a parking lot and plugged it into their computer. The computer had links to the US Central Command. The attack happened in 2008 and resulted in the theft of thousands of classified and unclassified documents. The Pentagon spent about 14 months cleaning up the damage from the worm. Did you know that a single computer catches 50% of all Wikipedia vandalism? This computer has a 90% accuracy rate. Did you know that computers sort 95% of mail? The US Postal Service still hires individual employees to sort through addresses that are too sloppy for computers to make sense of. Did you know that MIT has computers that can detect fake smiles? These computers can tell between genuine smiles and frustrated smiles. Did you know that computers might soon be able to tell what dogs think? These computers are under development by a Scandinavian company. A prototype is purported to be available. Did you know that Russia engineered a computer that ran on water? The computer was built in 1936 and was meant to solve partial differential equations. Did you know that Disney fired John Lasseter for pushing computer animation? He's now the CCO of Pixar.